First thing you should do, even before logging in into Google Ads, is to create the basic structure for your account. Your finished account structure will look similar to this graph. You can see that Google Ads account consists of multiple campaigns, ad groups, keywords, ads, and ads extensions. Campaigns are at the top level. Usually, one campaign is used for one category of products or services that you offer. So for example, if you are a creative agency providing different marketing services, you can have one campaign for creative services, another campaign for photo and video production services, and so on. Let's assume we provide just those two categories of services to easier illustrate the concept. Next decision is to decide what type of campaign you want to run. You have plenty of types to choose from: search campaigns, display campaigns, video campaigns, call-only campaigns, or remarketing campaigns. In this chapter, we will cover search campaigns. Other campaign types will be covered in other chapters. Now let's take a look at general guidelines when choosing campaign type.
If you want to display your ad in front of people who are actively looking for the products or services you offer, choose search campaign type. If you want to boost brand awareness and visits to your site, choose video or display campaign type. If you want to bring back people who visited your website in the past, for example to complete the order, choose remarketing campaign type. If you want to generate phone calls for your business, choose call-only campaign type. Then you should think how much budget you want to spend for each campaign. For start, you can just copy your revenue structure. If you know that 70% of the revenue come from the creative services and 30% come from the video production services, and you have about $1,000 for advertising, assign $700 to creative services campaign and $300 to photo and video production services, and then save some budget for remarketing campaign aimed at previous visitors of your website, which we will cover in the separate video. Then after you gather data, you can optimize your budget split. For example, if you notice that you have better return on investment from a video production services campaign, you can assign more money to that campaign.
Then after you decide on the campaigns, you decide on what ad groups you want to have inside each of the campaigns. Ad groups contain one or more ads that share a similar theme. Usually, one ad group is used for one product or service, or one product or service type. For example, we have campaign creative services. We offer creative services such as website design and product design. We can add these two ad groups to our creative services campaign. Often, it's a good idea to create additional general ad group that will contain ads targeted to people who are not searching for particular creative services like website design or product design, but rather they type in the search bar general queries like best creative services or hire a creative agency. Let's add this general group to the creative services campaign as well. As a guideline, you should not have more than 10 ad groups per campaign, as it is hard to manage. Now, we add ad groups to our other campaign as well. Next step is to assign keywords to each of the ad groups we created. This way we determine which ads from the particular ad groups will be shown. The process is similar to what we did in the search engine optimization chapter, but with a couple of differences.
First of all, you should know that you have 5 different keywords match types: broad match with modifier, phrase match, exact match, and negative match. All these options are provided to let you precisely decide when you want to show your ad and when you don't want to show your ad. Let's assume we want to show our ad in front of people who enter the creative services keyword in Google search bar. With broad match type, which is a default match type in Google Ads, your ad will be shown not only to people who entered creative services in search bar, but also to people who in their query use synonyms of these keywords, related keywords, misspellings, or different order of keywords. So your ad may as well be shown to users who typed "how to create my own design service webpage." If the query is so different from your initial intention, why do you even consider using broad match? First of all, it is the cheapest to use this match type. It also gives you the most search volume, and also it may give you additional ideas of keywords that you would not figure out on your own. Most companies use part of the budget for broad match type keywords to experiment, but only combined with negative keywords, which we will cover later. Other match type is broad match type with modifier. It works just as a broad match, with exception that you tell Google that one or more keywords must be used in a user search query exactly how you specified them. You mark those keywords with plus symbol in front of them. So if we would use plus creative services keyword with a plus sign in front of services, our ad can be shown to people who are typing in search bar creative solutions or business solutions for creative people. The point is, creative word must be included. Then is the phrase match. You specify the whole phrase that must be included in the query to show your ad, but words can be added before and after this phrase, but not in the middle of the phrase. You mark which phrase is required by closing it in quotes. For example, if you use creative services in quotes, your ad may be shown to people who search for "Where do I find the best creative services?" or "Creative Services Agency." Exact match gives you the most control over which query triggers your ads to be shown. Only the exact term or its close variations will trigger your ad. No words before or after. No related keywords. You mark the exact match by closing your keywords in brackets. For example, if we would use creative services in brackets, your ad may be shown to people who typed creative services or creative service in the search bar. This match type has the best relevancy. You display your ad exactly or almost exactly when you want, but at the same time, it is the most expensive match type, and it often gives you very low volume of ads you can show to people, as there are not enough searches with these exact keywords as you want to. The last match type is negative match type. If you use match types other than exact match type, you should specify which keywords used in a query should prevent your ad from showing to the users. These can be keywords like free, tutorial, YouTube, and other that are not relevant to your business. You mark negative keywords by placing minus sign before them. For example, even if we specified creative services as phrase match, but we added free as negative match type, our ad will not be shown in front of the user who entered into Google search bar, "Where can I find free creative services?" Having all this knowledge, we can log into Google Ads account and set up some of the useful things inside this tool. See you in the next video.